General Atomics announced on April 11, 2023, that successful combat maneuvers were performed with its MQ-20 Avenger unmanned combat aerial vehicle by both AI and human pilots. The test was conducted using a satellite in low Earth orbit for human operators to send commands to the aircraft, while the aircraft was tracked and maneuvered by AI pilots operating independently. The data collected during the test was used to retrain and redeploy AI pilots through satellite connection while the aircraft was still in the air. This test is among the latest developments in the U.S. Air Force's endeavor to acquire collaborative combat aircraft that can operate alongside manned aircraft or independently for various missions. Air Force officials have indicated that because of the array of missions they are expected to conduct, there likely won't be a single model. At least 3 that are in development could be candidates for the program: XQ-58 Valkyrie from Kratos Defense, MQ-20 Avenger from General Atomics, and MQ-28 Ghost Bat from Boeing. We can sacrifice one of these. Put it well out in front, use it to draw a fire, and force the other side to expose itself. Air Force told lawmakers this month. We call them attritable. They're not expendable, but we can afford to lose some of them operationally. Formal competition for CCA acquisition could begin as soon as late 2023, and Air Force officials say the first CCAs could arrive in the late 2020s and enter service before the next generation fighters in 2030s.
Got my tools again. Show off.
It's an amazing feeling. We dreamt of this from the start, and I think it shows that partnership is the new leadership. We started out with Lego bricks. We did a great team effort, and now I think we're all really proud to present and see the Zoox in real life. It's a dream come true.
The biggest advantage with this compared to conventional machine is that we have a hinge here, and that's the element for the scissor frame, as we call it. So we have a lower frame with a drivetrain, axles, transmission and such, an electric motor to propel it. And we have an upper frame which houses the batteries and the hydraulic system and such. And also the loading unit is attached on upper frame. The LX03 is a wheel loader concept designed for construction site tasks. It can have a bucket or a pallet fork in front, and it's usable for various tasks. We selected this size because here we have the commonality with components from the electric L25 that we recently launched.
I mean, most enjoyable is going from scratch to a machine standing there and start to be operational. I mean, it's always great following up on an idea and see that it works.
Now we have the prototype built. Next phase is to test and tune the prototype and see how efficient and such it will be. But the biggest question that we have still ahead of us is really how to collaborate with this machine at the construction site. And here we would like to have collaboration with our potential customers.
Of course, the first time when the machine was moving and doing the scissor movement, lifting the tail up, that was a great moment and really fun to see.
It has been a fantastic journey from the very beginning in this project, with the collaboration with LEGO Group and also with the prototype build. And now we have an interesting phase ahead of us with commissioning and testing and tuning of the machine.
We've shown that even in very, very difficult times, we can reach those ambitious targets if we play together. The cross-functional work among many sites and among many people has made it possible to achieve those goals. And I'm very proud to be head of this department.
One thing I really enjoyed was that we could get LEGO Technic designers and kids to help us to think outside of the box in our fairly traditional construction industry. And I think that is what helps us push the boundaries in our industry.
Slowly. The way we walk is stuck in the past. It's time to bring it up to speed.
Hi everyone, my name is Xunjie Zhang, founder of Shift Robotics. I've been spending past 5 years trying to find a way to bring walking into the future. Introducing Moonwalkers, the world's fastest shoes. I mean, it all started on a day where I was riding a scooter and almost got hit by a car. That's when I started asking myself why I never walked just for 30 minutes. It's not only a safe, convenient, and healthy way of getting around, but also part of who we are. So I made that mission to enhance walking instead of replacing it. I started working as a jet propulsion engineer to really understand how to engineer safety, reliability into a super powerful and smart machines. And then I went on a grad school to study locomotions in Carnegie Mellon's Robotics Institute. And I was fortunate enough to team up with a group of really talented roboticists, race car engineers, and sneak designers to do this only one thing: to pack everything that you find in a Tesla into a form factor of the shoes. So there's no need to balance. Just walk faster to accelerate and walk slower to decelerate. To climb upstairs, simply lift your heel to signal into lock mode. And to go back to the shift mode, simply lift and turn your heel. With Moonwalkers, you can walk like a pro in under 10 steps.
So at the heart of the Moonwalkers, we have our state-of-the-art brushless DC motor that sends its power through our gearbox, which is first cast using 350 tons of clamping pressure. Then we machine it to tolerances thinner than the human hair. That power is then sent to the ground through 8 PU wheels. The intuitive control is made possible by having custom control modules in both shoes. Each shoe communicates to each other, passing acceleration and gyro data, and then we pass that through a neuromuscular model. So we've spent the last 5 years generating 9 generations of prototypes to take Moonwalkers from concept to production. We've tested these on countless beta testers, covered hundreds of miles of the roughest urban terrain, from cracked sidewalks to gravel. I mean, you name it, we've crossed it in our Shift shoes. Despite the global supply chain challenge, We are already in production of some of our early production units using the same suppliers that Tesla even sources from. And we've already procured all the raw materials, all the semiconductors to build our first batch of production units. We have shoes in production today.
We believe in a future where everything can be within our walking distance. And the first step is to help people walk effortlessly at a run speed. So please join us and take one small step for walking, one giant leap for the future of urban mobility. Thank you.